I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia.
Okay.
Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from the link.
End zone.
He'll take it
He ran out.
And that's well done by the kicking team. He's
We
only
caught it in the end zone, but your guy.
15-yard line.
Yeah, I was gonna say you caught it in the end zone, but your guy ran out. I don't know why he did, but he fucking did.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, I'm running cover 4.
Right to the air. It's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact.
You should have passed on that inside.
What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving.
To the right, because he was on the inside. He was running up. Barkley was running up the seam, and my guy had outside leverage. I mean, granted, you weren't able to see that, so it's kind of hard to gauge. So I'd be careful with that throw.
Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up
Generally playing cover 4 in the middle of the field is normally wide open.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts.
Like that.
That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
You can't teach speed. And a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go. And he ends up just running right by you.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure.
I'm mainly going to play cover 3, cover 4, and cover 2 all game. Just give you a heads up.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hurts will try it again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Again, Hurts. That one intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left.
I don't really like wheel routes.
And still connect downfield on
I just don't like the timing.
All proven though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it. So we're
and I never really can tell when they're open.
Burrow gonna open by putting it up. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is brought in. And he will score. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals.
Yeah, Don't
Well, that
press.
is a quick
Don't
drive
want to
and the
fucking
best
press.
way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep
Yeah,
shot like that
you're
to start a
not
drive.
gonna want to
You're
press.
right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts.
Work on some of these 2-point plays. I said I'm gonna work on some of these 2-point plays.
So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2. Gesicki, the man in motion. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8.
It was a motion. I motioned my tight end over from the right to the left, and he was on. He ran behind the line and he caught it on the outside. It was a motion play. One of those cheat motion plays where it automatically does it.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
End zone.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, it was deeper in the end zone.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. Geno Stone that time. All over him in coverage.
I don't know, working with my coverage here and trying to work on my switch stick.
Just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
You accepted the penalty?
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. A pass caught by Saquon. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one caught by Smith. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything's short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Hurts again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, he went outside to the left.
To the air again. Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. Go Silver, ready? Silver. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic.
5,
On top of the 2 straight
4th and 5.
incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down.
He's probably going to blitz more than I'm going to blitz, but
Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
A first down throw for Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Burrow here on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He's going to let it go. Deep for Chase. Reed Blankenship had the tight coverage and comes up with the defensive play.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now a timeout, Cincinnati. That's their second. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Higgins sent in motion. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down. Had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll air one out for Higgins. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. It's second down. Higgins sent in motion. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Here we go. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Second down, Burrow. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Bengals. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Burrow to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Threw it too fucking early.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. For the return, here comes
You're out, bro. Go.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It
Your
looks
fat
like
ass on the right side of the line, bitch.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for an Eagles first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it
Almost
actually
hit stick that bitch.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a
Buddha,
second down.
stop it. Stop. Don't do that. Don't scratch the bed.
To throw is Hurts.
Hi.
That's
Buddy.
downfield by
Hey,
Smith.
buddy, where you been all day?
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a
Sleeping?
first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head goes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
He's in the middle. Nobody. Barkley's in the backfield. Oh, I can't tell you that. I don't know.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
63. Hurts will try it again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Again, Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his man, it's Smith. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen They are coming after your quarterback, so the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles.
The little putts.
The offense and Hurts ready for this two-point attempt. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick two? 2 points going the other way. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. To the sideline and pulled in by Smith. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Philadelphia.
This is
2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Mike, it seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Hurts again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Third and goal for Hurts. This one caught at the 4. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up fourth down. Looked like they caught somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the first down.
The 2.
The offense staying on the field. They're going to go on fourth and goal. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Oh.
To the air again. Hurts. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And the Bengals are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge fourth down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, Burrow. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out, backed up on your own goal line, the defense understands the risk. They understand the quarterback wants to get the ball out of his hand fast.
A minute and 4 seconds.
Jump some routes. And they're lucky that wasn't a pick six, and instead just resulting in that turnover.
Minute and 4 seconds.
Hurts to the air on first down. This is caught 2. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Now Hurts. He's got his man through the end zone. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Hey, Silver. Hey!
Now Hurts. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On 1, ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Going for it all. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Darius Slay.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
A first down throw for Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion.
Tiger Hornet. 63, 63, 63. Hey, easy, 63, 63, bang. Yeti, Yeti. Delta.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Von Bell.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Now, Burrow. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And that one will not be returned over the back line of the end zone, so the offense will get the ball at a decent spot, the 30-yard line. On first and 10, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. Third and long. Burrow to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They bring Chase in motion. Burrow throwing on fourth down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's going to have the Bengals first down. They convert in style. Huge play on fourth and long.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Here we go. 11.
Higgins sent in motion. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. They send a receiver in motion left. Play action now. It's Burrow. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Higgins sent in motion. Now a second down throw for Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Nigga, you still stuffing your face?
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Britton Covey now on the return. It'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Hurts looking to throw on first down. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open man, downfield is Smith. And he will go all the way. Devontae Smith afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles have taken a 4-point advantage. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. So through the end zone, it's a touchback. Now to throw on first down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. Second down and 3.
Thank you. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. To throw is Burrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. Reed Blankenship has the tight coverage and comes up with the defensive play.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Second down, Burrow. He's going to try it here again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Burrow now. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And the Eagles are going to take over just shy of midfield.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. On first down, Burrow. Now he'll air one out. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Burrow here on second down. Taken in by Gesicki. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. To throw is Burrow. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there, and it'll be 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Here's Barkley. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. Now it's Hurts. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Now they'll be looking at third and goal. Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Von Bell. He gets free.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. And a nice defensive play there coming through to make a play in the backfield. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Got his man at the 6. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here we go. 1st and goal. Here we go. Slot receiver headed right. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Gesicki, the man in motion. They'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. Burrow. This caught. And he will try to get to the pylon, but he's not going to get there. They mark him short of the goal line. It is a defensive stop on 4th and goal. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. From his end zone, it's Hurts. Oh, a wide open receiver. It's Smith. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. So it's a win here for the Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say.
So
from
you talking about like on the pre-snap or the pre-play adjustments or whatever? Yeah. It automatically does it. I turn it off because I don't like that. Those motion plays can glitch them out. The motion plays can when you have it on, the motion plays can glitch that out. Yeah. You want to play another one, or you got to go? Well, if you got to dip, you got to dip. That's all good. Okay, that works. Just shoot me a text. All right, later. Bye.